Good evening, Car Thief Nation. I'm kind of playing here with a one-axis gimbal that I want to get the fuck rid of and get me a three-axis gimbal like they were supposed to fucking send me. Um, Listen, I don't ever wear my glasses. Yeah, sorry. I don't ever wear my glasses much unless I have to read something. And very basically, I'm going to wear this pair of glasses that were broken in my unlawful arrest in Hazelwood, Missouri. I'm missing an entire earpiece. Had no fucking clue where it is. But I can't read the chat if I'm lucky enough to get some in the chat. And I just want to have an open discussion. Okay, we have 3 people watching. I have an open discussion tonight. That sucks. What sucks? That you're now a tool? Invictus. I'm almost pumped. How are you not already a fucking tool? But anyway.
Reach for the sky, honky!
Yeah. Oh, that's absolutely correct. Both of them sucked. But I basically just wanted to have like an open discussion. We talk about anything goes. Literally anything. You kissed your cousin in 9th grade. I want to hear about it. I accidentally, in college, accidentally got with at a totally random party, got with a very distant cousin. And no, I'm not saying her name. Yes, I'm sorry, hillbilly. I've done tons of drugs. Allegedly. I'm going to make this fucking thing settle down. It's all wiggly and shit. Okay, that's better. It's fucking one axis. I hate this. I mean, for an absolute beginner, it's not bad. It extends about 5 feet. It's like a big old long selfie stick that you can lock. Or if you turn it on, it keeps your camera level, no matter where you move the stick. Now, that being said, it's only a one axis, and that's cheap, honky sons of bitches. I asked for the 3 axis where it did the front and back and twisty, and you can just do twirly twirls like Josh Abrams. I don't give a damn if you're in leftist Washington or completely red state Missouri. Drugs are cool. I mean, the ones they like to call drugs. I'm not talking about the hard shit that kills people and turns them into zombies and, their teeth rot out right before their brains rot out. Kind of, no. I'm just talking about pot. I like my medicine. So, no victim, no crime. That's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So I've got a dumb question for you, Spokane, and it's kind of funny. I'm in Springfield, Missouri. That is correct. It is not a real drug. There is a little city just south of Springfield called Spokane, Missouri. I know you guys up there say Spokane, so spelling, no, grammatically correct. Is it Spokane or Spokane? Short A, or long A? I've thought about this since I moved to fucking Missouri, and I say Spokane because I heard Spokane first, and my brain says Spokane, Washington. Well, these motherfuckers around here, they want to correct your fucking thinking. I'm like, you do realize you're a fucking hillbilly, right? You just admitted that your granddad is also your biological father. I'm scarred for fucking 19 years now. I'm fucking scarred from that shit. Hand banana, I have to agree. About 113%. So You know, I have done plenty of dangerous shit in my life. I don't need to be doing dangerous drugs too. But that dangerous shit's gonna catch up with you. You know, I had a fucking traumatic brain injury from coming off of a fucking Harley, apparently pretty fast, and the helmet come off my head. It's mostly the way I act, or mostly why. This summer is gonna be fun. I have two. Spokane, I have two. But see what I just did? Fucking brainwashing motherfuckers. Spokane. College was interesting. College was like a 3.5 year keg party with about an $80,000 a year cover charge. And you know, my roommate got probably one of the coolest chemicals to go to a Steve Miller concert on, and stuffed two pieces of paper in my mouth, and next thing you know, I was at the best concert in my life. So I've done a lot too. And growing up in West Texas, we didn't have a meth problem. I mean, we had a cocaine problem before there was a cocaine problem. Just saying. And you know, being head of security in 4 gentlemen's clubs and a sports bar at the same time, it came pretty readily free. Who do I need to watch out for? That guy and that guy. Thanks, man. 8 ball 3 or 4 times a night. You giving that shit away, because if I do that much fucking cocaine, it's gonna kill me. I know. So that's you know, it's been probably 25 or 7 years since I've been around that at all. Anything hard, really. I just don't. You know, your mushrooms are about as hard as I can get around anymore, and I like my mushrooms. Oh, absolutely. When
Reach
George
for the
Sr.
sky, honky.
Hey, as if it's your business. What's going on, homie? Guess what? You're a fucking tool. Okay. But, you know, it's been a very long time, and I have no desire to be around that shit, you know. The naturals are always best. I love me some mushrooms. I really think that there are some things going on, you know, not crazy psychological issues. Hi, snorking sis. You know, nothing really crazy psychological, but, you know, the idea of doing like microdosing for 45 to 60 days, there's a lot of really good research that says that it can like mend up some either scars or open wounds. So I think it might, you know, do me some good. I don't know. You know, if you have any input, yeah, please let me know, because I've been doing a little research on it. DMT was life-changing. Took 2 rides, same weekend. Life-changing. I'm good. I need no more. You know, but not interested. It feel, you know, if you've ever heard Joe Rogan talk about it, or you know, Elon Musk, I think, has even discussed it here and there. There's a lot of really big celebrities that are big believers in the use of DMT to fix a lot of things in you. And them acids are good. Ham and I'm not even kidding. That's what I was talking about. You know, them motherfuckers shoving 2 pieces of paper in my mouth and hey, I don't hate you at all, man. You see what I added to the side of your name? Yeah, there's a lot of really good research. You know, like Colorado, and I think there's even a few other states that have actually legalized psilocybin for medical use. And of course, it's just around the corner that it ends up recreational use, which it always has been for me. But the DMT, my first ride, and I'm, you know, like I shared a kind of a portion of my heart last night. I'm going to show you a portion of my heart with this particular conversation. DMT felt exact, and it yes, decriminalized, legalized. It's all semantics bullshit. We pancaked it in the middle of a bowl of just pot, and
Reach
after
for the
3
sky,
hits,
honky.
it decriminalized. After 3 hits of DMT out of that little glass heavy wall pipe, it was the fastest, most powerful, intense, and shortest acting hallucinogen I had ever experienced. It felt exactly like my body and my brain and my very soul were a computer program or a computer. And all of my programs got updated. We're talking about DMT as if it's your business. I think it's dimethyltryptamine or something like that. It's every organic being on the planet has DMT in it. And I can't remember what they call it, the God chemical or something like that. It's basically what they say your body at the moment of death, your body releases a shit ton of DMT into your mind, and that's the light you're walking into, or go to the light, whatever. It is absolutely life-changing, especially in my boat. I was adopted. Welcome to this portion of my heart. I was adopted as a newborn. So my parents are my parents. I have no problem with that. I'm good with being adopted. I'm fantastic with being adopted. But my eyes, no, it's not a distilled product. There's tons of YouTube videos out there shows you exactly how to get it. We got it out of mimosa bark, which is the second highest the second highest level of ayahuasca besides the yahe vine. And it's the fastest, strongest, and shortest acting hallucinogen on the planet. And like I said, everything organic has DMT in it. Grass, leaves, trees, tree bark, you and me, blah, blah, blah. Cutting control. So anyway, my eyes got to see the first thing that my eyes saw. And I know pretty much everybody here has probably, watched the Matrix. And when the agents were down that hallway and nothing but the green code letters and numbers, that is what my mother, my birth mother, holding me just after I was born. My birth mother was holding me and looking down at me. And that's what my eyes first saw. And on top of that, I got to feel the emotion and the absolute emotion that was in giving birth to me and then giving me up for adoption. Hand Banana, I'm telling you, it is an amazing. It was very good for me. Hey, for public safety, I love you too, bub. Got a few things done and get some sleep. Well, you go do that, and we will be talking very, very soon. Guys, go check out For Public Safety. He's in the chat, or is for just a moment. And also the official Miss MISS Conduct. Both very dear friends of mine, and they've got a crazy story. Go check them out. Hey, For Public Safety, I'm going to tell you what. If you would do me a favor, while you're still here, I'm trying to click. There you go. If you would do me a favor and post your link in the chat. Invictus. So anyway, it's one of those deals where it was life-changing. No two ways about it. It was a life-changing experience. And very good, thank you. You better do official misconduct first. You better only do official misconduct. I'm sorry. You guys know that I have a blistering case of Tourette's. Allegedly. But anyway, the second time that I did it, my mind opened the Rolodex. There we go. For public safeties right there. Thanks, Snark. The second time I did it, I pulled the Rolodex out in my mind, and I went through every rotten, evil, bad thing that anyone had ever done to me. And as a kid, I was bullied and this, that, and the other. It made me an angry young man and an ultra-violent older young man. That'll be a story for later. But anyway, it's I took, they cheated me on a sack of pot or stole a rifle from me, whatever it was, and I took the Rolodex and I would pull that card out. Man, Eli, I appreciate you bringing that up, bub. Thank you. Everyone go check out Eli, the People's Guy, and it's ELY, all caps, the People's Guy. But anyway, I took that Rolodex and I pulled the card that was that transgression, and I threw it in a metal can that was already on fire. In my mind, I threw those cards into a little fire like in a trash can. And I thought of it as a timeline that I was traveling, like a ticker tape ribbon that I was traveling and holding on to. And every one of those events that I was able to pull a card for, I would rip the ticker tape off and keep on walking down the line. It would just magically hang there. And every time I would rip the ticker tape off, it would just keep on staying up, and I'm walking to my destination, for the lack of a better word. And ended up looking back at one point in time, not wanting to turn around and revisit anything, but that was the point. I thought to myself in this dream, as it were, and a vision, and I said to myself out loud, and the person that I was with heard me say, I don't have to ever revisit that again. And that alone was my second, it was life-changing, because I'm not angry about a lot of shit now. Which I didn't just walk around seething with anger, nothing like that. But, I always would think about, I wonder what would happen if I fucking ran into that dude now. And I don't do that anymore. And it's been 3 years? No, 2 years. 2 years. Year and a half, 2 years. And, which I have to say, it was before my Hazelwood, Missouri experience. Sons of bitches. So yes, I'm still a little angry about getting fucking wrongfully arrested, and we're going forward with all the, the stuff I was talking about. But anyway, I was fat and shy and totally picked on. I had gastric bypass on February 17th, which is my actual birthday, and 2006. And since have lost 325 pounds. So believe me, I understand what you're talking about. But I also earned a black belt in judo by the time I was in mid-college. So, after a while of being bullied, that shit ended. It very badly. Like with a head in a school door, them heavy, thick, solid wood school doors, with a head between it, and getting banged, bam, bam, bam with the door. And it just quit. I never got picked on again in school after that. Hey, Starkin says, still here. Hey, good night, brother. For public safety, if you're still in here, thank you. I love you too, man. There's Spokane, HTTPS. What is that? What is that link? Is that to our Spokane Press, or no? There's our official misconduct. Just want to drop in, show some love. Smash that like button. Yes, smash that like button. You should whip that like button like Joan Crawford, and no more wire hangers. Oh, and there's our cammed up cake, man. How's it going, brother, man? I can't believe you're not already a tool. Yeah, there's Eli. Wow, I love that guy. You know, Eli was, I would bet $1 that he stumbled onto me when I was a very young channel. And I think he stumbled on to my channel and one of my videos. And he took the time to like, sub, and share and subscribe. And I think what happened is he might have shared with San Joaquin Valley Transparency and Wrights Crispy, and overnight they shared it, and overnight it went. So I believe he was really my start, and those two guys sharing me out, that was a giant blessing. I'm having fun with this so far. Yep. A bully is very similar to pretty much any bad guy, and not necessarily with absolutely this tool, but the only thing that'll stop a bad man with a gun is a good guy with a gun. And you know, for the gits and shiggles, I'll tell you what, you gotta go check our channel out. Smash that like a bitch that owns you a lot of money. I've had a couple of girls owe me a lot of money, and I didn't take it out on them like that. I just thought it would be funny to hear, and it was. So anyway, oh, what was this? I do make. Wait, I'm trying to watch without a state issued plate. And no driver's license so far. 0 interaction with domestic terrorists. That's actually good, because if I did that here in Missouri, it'd be 37 seconds before I got pulled over, and probably all the bullshit that comes with it. Just ask police what hospital they wanted to wake up in. Can I absolutely deliver on the suggestion? You know, I think a bully's like most bullies that have a badge on. FTP. It just died. And it had a full charge. Well, I got it locked now, so fuck it, it's still. As long as you have them case on 4 pages, you should be good. Yeah, well, it didn't work that well in. It didn't really work too well because they snatched my phone real quick. They had 4 guns on me. They were called out for a heavily tattooed guy with a gun. I had a bunch of tattoos on me, and I was wearing a hoodie that could be misconstrued. And apparently, while I was sitting there having dinner, I had a blowout on the front left tire of the car that I rented for the Ironton, Ohio trip. And I had this blowout. I pull into the first parking lot, and it's a Mexican restaurant. I'm like, hell yeah, I hadn't seen any good Mexican. This place is packed. I hadn't seen any good Mexican food. Fucking Ohio, no. And pulled in, had dinner, had 1 margarita, and somebody called in on a dude with a heavily tattooed man with a gun. Really, motherfucker? So, delivery is not an issue. I had a guy one time in a live stream. It was somebody, and I was in a tool in that live stream. It was a big one, probably AFA maybe. It may have been Josh over at Accountability for All, and it was funny because, evening, Billabong. How you doing, Matt? What What the hell was I saying? I got that damn medicine in me. So anyway, I did the e-begging the other night for the first time on my channel, and I was like, I can't believe I just said that shit. But yeah, I'm still trying to recover, even after a few months after coming back from the Ohio trip with Chili DeCastro. I've still not financially healed from it. So cash. If there can be a PayPal Patty, there can be a Cash App car thief. Damn it. Oh, you're in Stratford. Good. They like to demand ID in Stratford. You're talking about Stratford, Missouri. I'm sure you are. Stratford, Missouri PD loves to demand ID, and I've gotten several conversations with them motherfuckers over being out there on a repo, hence the name car thief. And out there repoing, and as somebody goes to raising hell, they're going demanding fucking ID, even from them. And I'm like, no, wait a minute, because there's nothing illegal here. Fuck off. Well, I need a copy of your repo order. Nope, ain't gonna happen. Third party disclosure, that's a federal crime. Fuck off. Don't have to, ain't gonna. So I've been this guy for a long time. See, it's Billy Bob, I'm telling you, dude, Matt, them motherfucker. We love you, Ohioans, or however that's said. Not Texans, Missourians, yeah, Ohioans, Ewans. I'll just say Ewans in Ohio. I met some wonderful people, and honestly, I met a really good-looking grown-up lady. She's a Karen. She's Karen, but not a Karen. I hope she gets to see this. She's working at the hotel that Chili and I stayed at, and she and I kind of got sweet on one another. It was nice. It was a nice visit. Anyway, small town scene, look for anything to put upset. Fuck yeah, because they ain't got nothing else to do in Southwest Missouri. That is, I mean, they are absolutely top of the list. Their job description is a revenue generation machine. In this part of the country, I assure you, you go through one of these little type Clever, etc. The motherfuckers are looking for anything to pull you over on, and they won't throw you in jail. Now, if you're out there trashed and driving around, okay, yeah, you kind of got to go to jail. You get caught with 37 pounds of fucking methamphetamines in your car, yes, there's going to be a police hold on your fucking car because they're going to probably take it from you. Hazards of the trade of owning a tow company. I towed this one guy, James Stewart. No bullshit. His name's James Stewart. Smartest dumbass we ever met in the impound business. Road pirates, absolutely. That's right. It's federally illegal to associate with a pirate. Born in Toledo. Lived in Florida for 6 weeks. Oh, those still Ohio. The people in Ohio were fantastic. The cops in Ironton, Ohio, Jesus, Harold Christ on a rubber crutch there. They may not have a special place in hell coming for them, but they are fucking horrible. Anyway, pulling back in, had a blowout, pulled in, had dinner. I'm sitting here on the phone in the car after dinner, trying to get Enterprise on the fucking phone so I can get, roadside assistance. I'll hike right across the highway from where I'm sitting at this restaurant. I'll stay in that hotel room. They can come get me in the morning, and I'll haul ass home with a brand new tire. No. Sitting there on the phone with Enterprise with a fucking active blowout on the front left tire. I don't know, driving around on a fucking blowout. Are you high on drugs or are you stupid? Because one of the two is happening. Yes, Mom, I know they're up. Hey, what's up, SC? Get on the way. I thought you already had a tool by your name, Jose. Now you do. Get on the way. You out working tonight or no? And if no, que no? Dude, Camden Up Caveman, I just got to see your video of the code enforcer this evening. I giggled my ass off. You riding up on El Harley. The fuck you think you is doing? I loved that video. My impound, to answer your question, Billabong Matt, when I had Able Recovery and Towing in Nixa, Missouri, I had the tow company for just over 12 years, and primarily repossessions and impounds, both private property and law enforcement custody tows. Very few, maybe 6-8 times a year. Hey, buddy, I'm broke down. Can you come give me a ride? It just didn't happen very often. We were out, we were stealing cars, on the repo thing. It was fun and all that mess. But, what was I trying to point on next one? Fuck, I don't know. Too much medicine. Anyway. Should I apply? Dude, if you Spokane, if you start making videos, absolutely go get that job and go be an inside code enforcement 1AA. Dude, that would be the most awesome get you in the gotcha moment to know that one of us became one of them just to have fun. That actually would be a blast. That's a new channel waiting to happen right there, Spokane. I'm not even kidding you. Who here has ever heard of Mystery Science Theater 3000? Mystery Science Theater 3000. Okay, the same idea with Joe and the Robots. They sit on the front row. Now, this is in the works. We're working on this with my little brother and my eldest son, and basically, it's as if Mike and Dirty Jesus are sitting on the front row. Probably correct, Spokane. They sit on the front row as silhouettes in a movie theater, and instead of being beamed up B-rate sci-fi movies, we will be beaming out to the compound video footage of people's police interactions, or just candid camera for cops. I think it would be funny. Yes, I did say as if. Oh, I heard about that. That is like a full-on goddamn manhunt. Remind me what that happened on that Billabong. Was it that she snuck she was a corrections officer in the jail somewhere around here, and she ended up sneaking an inmate out and had been banging him for a while? And she snuck this motherfucker out. Invictus, I think it would be, because the funny thing about Mike and Dirty Jesus is they're straight up bikers. And I think there's a post in my community post talking about an upcoming channel called Mike and Dirty Jesus Show. And yes, I do. Appreciate you being here, bub. And basically, just they're going to put a couple of beers in their gut and have probably 7 or 12 puffs. And they're two of the funniest human beings I've ever met. And it's not where they have to work at being funny. They just fucking open their mouths and it's effortlessly comes off their tongue. Funny and very, very easy. To just have a double entendre, for the lack of a better way to put it. Both of them are very good at doublespeak. to where if you think you heard it wrong, you may have, but there's another reason that you're a dirty-minded motherfucker too. That kind of stuff. Man, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a lot of fun. They're just talk shit, boy. Bruce, I can't wait to get home and wrestle with you when we get our shirts off. That just talking shit, dumb shit. You know, are we gonna beat this dude or tase him? Or tase him and then beat him? Or then beat him, tase him, and then beat him again? What are we gonna do? I mean, it's just crazy, funny shit. I heard a rant on last night on the AFA crew. Well, the AFA was running the Banana Anna's Sunday night karaoke, her karaoke night. It's a I'm telling you, it's a blast. If you've ever been to a drunk swearioke program in any bar in the United States, you had fun, whether you sang or not. And if you got drunk and sang, you had a lot of fun. The Banana Anna has this show that is a lot of fun on Sundays, and it's just a karaoke night, 3 or 4 hours. And I heard this rant in the chat or on panel that Keebler no sugar coating truth has lost control of her. Yes, drunk karaoke is a lot of fun. Jesus, I've lost my train of thought, derailed again. Keebler has lost control of her elves, and she is like their pimp mama. And she's lost control of her elves because they're all running around with a bunch of pointy hats and they're using that new N word. Nabisco, please. It was, I don't know if the guy had just a whole bunch of medicine in him or what, but it was a funny fucking rant. Talking about our friend Keebler had lost control of her hoes, her elf hoes. I said, sometimes you gotta slap them around and get them to take their bitch act right pills. So, yeah, it was quite a funny rant. Nabisco, please. I can't wait to talk to Joe Cool again. Usually he stays in those karaoke nights. He missed that one. It was quite funny. Anybody see the debate this afternoon over on AFA's channel between Delete Laws, Chili DeCastro, and James Freeman? And if you did, what'd you think? Because I saw the vote on AFA's community page. And I'm not going to say who I think won. I voted. And I'm not going to say what the poll said who won. But if you went and saw it, or any part of it, what'd you think and who'd you vote for? Okay. Prophecy 23. You know what I really wish? I wish someone would, Jose, go and see it, man. You can find it on AFA's channel and probably the past videos. Freeman is a goat, man. But I'm telling you, I think, somebody said that he was in a league all of his own, but I think CH and Ty are in that league. I think Josh Abrams is in that league. There are some, honestly, I think SUV News First is in that fucking. Jose is a bad motherfucker. And, we are brothers of the beard. El Barbas. And, see, even our Jose agrees that, there are some goats in the business. And that this particular business does have a lot of. How do we do that? As if I don't know how to do that, man. Can I play a song? Someone's gonna have to teach me how to do that. Musical interlude. Have rights to play it anywhere. Okay, this is YouTube. Let's see where it takes us. The link is not working.